Welcome, Gemini, to your Lionsgate portal message. I'm going to be using the Kitsune Oracle card. I'm also going to use a Cosmic Reading card, a Tarot card, and a regular deck of cards to conclude the whole reading. Let's see what the Lionsgate portal message is for Gemini. Okay. The delight, or it says delight. Number 24, 24, delight. All right, I'm going to go straight into it. For some reason, I held the deck a lot for you, Gemini. I feel like it's like you're doing something and you had to redo it again, do something and organize. You know, that motion that I was doing for you, Gemini, for some of you or many of you, it's to pause and see what you're doing, continue, pause what you're doing. Maybe when you're speaking, you're pausing and coming up with the right words. So that action of doing, stopping, for, if that resonates with you, it's most likely this reading is for you, but please make sure you take. And this is the delight. All right, let's get into the reading. The meaning for it. 24. My brain right now, Gemini, is going a mile a minute. So many of you are thinking of a lot of things. Maybe want to say a lot of things. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead. It says, you are now the Kitsune and happy to share with you in the midst of a moment of beauty. It is joyful, fun, uplifting, and you will feel so much happiness for some people, and this may seem trivial. That enjoyment and good times are not as serious as those moments when we walked with the shadows and discover more about our deeper aspects. This is not the time. This is the time to come into the light, time to allow all the moments of joy and the lightness of being, that graceful state, to be ours too. To have our humor and play music and sweetness, it's all about us. And to laugh and be free. And this is the energy this card brings to you now, Gemini. To be light, to be joyful, to be as the music from the flute is high and the light and sweet, and to know that every note has its moments and it will pass. As you enjoy this time and smile with pure, uplifting energy shining from you, others will open up and feel this way too. It will be a simpler time, an easier time, and a time when the heaviness of the world falls away and you are ensouled, but in the most sparkling and natural, happy of ways. You will find others to share your happiness with, and it will be like a ripple upon water, spreading out and influencing so many. And the world needs this joy, dear one. And this is the gift of the Kitsune realm to you from this card. Okay? A springtime for your soul. The Kitsune adore music and fun and dance and joy. Let no one tell you you are not serious enough. Let no one try to hold you down your joy. Bubble up like spring beneath the earth and shine out into the world. Okay, Gemini. So when I was reading this card, I don't know if you noticed, there was a hesitation that I paused. And at that moment, I saw a sort of like a sadness came over me when I was reading that. It's like I took a moment to go ahead and pause and evaluate the emotions. And I realized the emotions were not mine. I was picking up whoever it is that's out there. Someone has a strong connection for this card. And it feels like you're happy at one moment and then you became sad at another. And some of you might have stayed more sad than happy. But it's telling you to be happy. You know, to be in your delight, to enjoy, because this is the card, especially basically your free card or your green card, to be happy, enjoy the music, you know, dance, be who you are. Whoever's stopping you from doing that at this moment, they should not. This is the Lionsgate portal message for you. And that pause that I had that gave me a little bit of sadness is for whoever this resonates. I just want to make sure, Gemini, you understand that it's okay, but everything, as the card said, everything will pass, because everything is temporary in this lifetime. So just make sure you keep your spirits high, dance, bring your vibration higher, because this card represents that, and maybe you need to do that. Okay, so let me go ahead and move on to the next card. Okay, I'm doing the cosmic card. I got a little, I'm having technical issues. Mercury retrograde is getting in the way. All right. Many gravitate towards radiant souls who stand empowered. Your natural teacher, dear one, with natural counseling skills. By speaking your truth and sharing the lessons you have learned, you inspire others to find the courage within them to do the same. Your own unique celestial light, with the guidance of spirit, will bring much love, peace, and clarity to this planet. The increased awareness and light that you have gained is an invaluable resource that will inspire many. Release all doubts and hesitations by the divine soul you came here to be. Be the light, love, peace, and stillness in the world seeks. Okay, so your I got directed to your chakras, and you have to make sure you keep closed chakra attention to the heart, the throat, your third eye, and the crown. Gemini, what I was getting, even though we had a little Mercury retrograde interruption with technology while I was doing this video for you, is remember that you have to pick up the pieces. You stop and go, stop and go. That was the motion I was doing prior to starting your reading. I feel like this is almost the same thing. You have the innate ability. You have a lot that you want to say, a lot that you want to give. And then you get into your sign, and sometimes you get conflicted with yourself. Is letting you know that you do have a certain ability to teach others and guide others, and they just want you to hone into that energy, especially in your crown and third eye chakra, your throat, because you can voice it out. Okay, so you want to make sure that you tap into those specific areas, and that you actually shine the way you were intended to shine, especially for this Lionsgate portal message. It's a very clear how Spirit wanted me, and was very adamant that I have to get these readings done. And again, I haven't done readings in about 2 years because I took some time off to reground, but for some reason it was very adamant for me to get these. So hopefully this is resonating. All right, let's see what the tarot messages are for you. Before starting this, I was informed to switch them up, and I did. It's specifically for you, Gemini, for some reason. Okay, what does Gemini need to know? This tarot reading card. Okay, there it is. Number 10. The 10 of Pentacles. Woof, Gemini. You have to get into your realm. There's a lot of you who probably careers are teachers, professors, mentors, guidance. If for some reason I'm picking up on that for you, Gemini, and if you are one of these professions where you teach others, where you guide others, where you help others, where you do presentations, if you're a motivational speaker, which many of you might be, this is letting you know that you're doing what it is you're doing. And it'll produce, when you get into your natural ability, it's definitely going to produce the income. All that work that you have had all this time, and you're finally taking, you know, all the fruits of your labor, and it's in abundance. And then looking at the card carefully here, I see the dogs, I see a person sitting here, I see people here talking under the arch. I look at everything in the card, and I'm redirected to the blue in here. The sky and the you know, scarf that he's wearing around, and I see child happiness, abundance. I see a lot of family. I see you know, like couples, older folks, dogs. It's like a complete picture. For many of you, this is what it is that you're seeking, and you will achieve this. So with the tarot cards, you're going to be able to hone in on, you know, the delight, and then being able to teach and guide others. And also that's going to help you achieve your ultimate fulfillment of abundance. And for many Geminis, a lot of you are seeking these as a conclusion, especially for this phase or this time period. And many of you needed to hear if this is the right path. And I'm hearing the word yes. So hopefully that resonated. Just allow me to stop it there. Now moving on to the regular deck. These are definitely a lot easier to shuffle, let me tell you. The Three of Hearts. Okay. 24, 7, 10, and 3. Three of Hearts. This is also like the Three of Cups in the tarot cards. But the 3 has a big significant number. I've said this to another sign in here. You know, everything comes in threes. And sometimes we don't see things happening. And this has a special place. Also, Three of Hearts means, to me, for you, Gemini, there's 3 people that you love very dearly, 3 people who are very important in your life, 3 people who are impacted you. You know, there's 3 in everything that I'm seeing for you. And, you know, the 3rd time is a charm. That's what I just heard. So many of you, that might resonate. And they just said to be very mindful that things are happening because they need to happen in the way that it needs to happen. Just like that. Okay, so that's all I have for you, Gemini. Please take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.